Hey baby boo, I just wanted to talk to you. It's Christmas Eve and I've been thinking about religion and I've been thinking about everything that's happened so far to me. And I'm just overwhelmed with all this information that I've been receiving and that I got to see you by pure chance everywhere that I go. Made me wonder about a lot of things. And, you know, I might be just talking to my phone or my computer right now. And when I feel like when you watch this, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So, I've been sitting here and I've been thinking. I've been thinking about God and his mysterious ways of showing his love to us and and how people think they're connected to God and you don't think they really are. I went with your family to church every Sunday. It wasn't because I needed to go to church or I wanted to go to church. It was because I loved you and I respected you. Love is all about respect. And I went with you every single day. Every Sunday and every time you needed to go, I was there with you. I never left and I never questioned your religion or I never questioned anything. It's not my place to question what you believe and how you believe in God and how you opened your heart to allow God into your heart. That's not my goal and that's not why God sent me to you. I lie here wondering, why did God do this to us? But then I really sat here and I stared at my walls and I thought about it. And it's not that it's always God's fault for doing one thing or another. We as humans, we got free will from God. We make our choices. We follow our choices. Just like God makes things happen, He also makes a plan for you to make choices. You have the free will to make a choice. And it's not my decision or anybody else's decision that will make you make that choice. It's not my decision which religion I pick. I was born into one religion, and when one person says that that religion is wrong, don't you think that God planned it that way? That God made you that religion for a reason? Not because because even when you're in any religion, you know that there is a God. There's one person up there that's always watching over you, that makes a plan for you. It's not up to us to decide if one person is going to hell and one person is going to heaven. It's God's decision of where you go. I can't tell you that I'm right or that you're right or that any church is right. I can't tell you that the Bible is right. I can't tell you if the Quran is right. I can't tell you if any holy text is right. But what I can tell you, and if you're willing to listen, and if you're willing to really open up your heart, really think about it, God is always there. He's always watching. If you just stop and listen, if you just stop, and if you just think, you're born on this earth, and God picks where you go. He picks your struggles, and He picks what you have to go through. But He gives you the free will to do what you must, to do what you feel is right. In my experience, you don't show your love for God by going to church every Sunday or reading the Bible and memorizing its verses. You reach God by opening up your heart. You reach God by seeking Him in your life. And He doesn't tell you that one religion is better than the other or one religion is worse than the other. He just wants you to be a good human being. He wants you to live a good life. And He wants everybody to love one another, to find forgiveness in their hearts. And I'm not saying that you're a horrible person if you go to church. I'm not saying that. I'm just showing you that God has different ways of showing His love. And today I made a connection with whoever's up there. May you believe it's Allah, or if you believe it's Jesus, or the Holy Father, Holy Trinity, or whoever. And I made a connection with Him today. And it's my duty as one of His creation, one of His many followers or people who've opened up their hearts to Him, to tell you His message. It doesn't matter what religion you are. It doesn't matter what race or ethnicity or what you are. It matters if you're a good person and you do good by people. You learn to forgive just as Jesus did. Jesus said to everyone to be a good person, to forgive, to let go of problems, to respect one another. He taught us God's teaching the way God told Him. And I'm teaching you the same way when God has connected with me. So this might be a weird video for me to make in 8 minutes long. I've never made a video this long. I usually make it about love or how I miss you. But I want you to know that I forgive and I respect. It's the choice of the people. So it's your choice if you want to forgive somebody or if you want to not forgive. If you want to respect someone or if you don't want to respect them. But it's your choice. That's what God gave us, and that is what we have to do. We have to pick the choice that is best. The one that God would want us to pick. But He doesn't make us pick it. He wants us to pick. That shows you what kind of person you are. He doesn't pick who goes to heaven or who goes to hell. He picks your events that you go through. But He doesn't pick who goes to where. That's your decision. That's up to you. So I want to end this video by saying God loves each and every one of us. And not because we're one religion or we're another. He loves each and every one of us because we are His creation. Each and every one of us. In any religion you are, He loves us because there's only one God. There's only one being, entity in this universe that created us. And I don't tell you what to believe. I just tell you what God has told me. So my baby, I want to tell you this now. I do believe in God. And I found this out by thinking on my own. Not by reading the Bible or by going to church every day, by finding somebody. I found Him in my heart. I found Him in you. Because after losing you, after losing something so precious to me, I found an amazing thing that always was there, but I never recognized it. You can't grow up to love. You can't. No, that was wrong. You can't love God, or you can't believe in God just because you were grown up or you were nurtured to, because you were taught to. You need to find Him. You need to find Him in your heart. You can't read the Bible and just find Him. Just like you can't read a medical journal and become a doctor. You need to find it in your heart. And that's where I want to end this video. I know I've been smiling all this time, but I feel like I've really found Him. And thanks to you, I got closer to God. Thanks to you, baby. This is gonna take forever to upload, but I think you'll like this video for tomorrow after you come back from church. Even if I'm not gonna be there, you know that I have opened up my heart to Jesus, or I've opened up my heart to God. Jesus just taught us how to love God. And some people don't follow those teachings every day. They think that following His teachings for one day or for only select people, they'll get enlightenment and they'll be sin-free. That's not how Jesus taught us to live. Everybody deserves forgiveness. I forgive your parents for doing what they think is right. Because I found God. Now you have to ask yourself, you have to ask your parents, have they really found God? Or are they just fooling themselves? Because you can't be truly enlightened until you love one another. You respect one another. That's my message for today, baby boo. I love you. And I hope you have a great Christmas.